Aloha! It's the spirit of the night. And Valentina and Jimmie Wilson are serving it disco style here in Kyiv. Should we talk about it?
Let's do this!
Flame red hair, fire, passion, sexuality. Valentina brought it all this morning. This was a guilty pleasure for me. It's still a cheap Eurodance song that's incredibly dated, but it is fun. And she is so committed to the music, to saying, hey, are you the one? All of that. It makes me like it. You know, this is not going to the final.
No.
There were people in the press room clapping. It's not going to advance, but it's fun. You watch it, it flies by. They're wearing black matching outfits. She's carrying a little purse. I guess she's got her lipstick and her lip gloss in there. And he, you know, he takes off his jacket, wears a vest, shows his muscular arms. There's that hint of sleaze, which I like.
See, I think the key word in your little opening spiel was guilty. A pleasure shouldn't be guilty. And the fact that you need to feel guilty about this kind of indicates that it's not really a pleasure to watch. And the song itself, they could have done a lot more. Because we saw San Marino last year with I Didn't Know and Serhat. They had created this disco vibe and they used holograms really well. Yeah. And it came very close to making this the final. And the song wasn't a whole lot better than this year's song. But the staging this year, it's got all the disco colours and bright lights of the disco era in the 70s. But the stage is so empty, and then the outfits. Like, Valentina looks like she's going on a particularly expensive shopping trip. And she starts out and she has this kind of hat and a jacket, and they're both sparkly, and then she has her handbag over her shoulder. And then for the second, or we didn't see the second run through, for the third run through, she's ditched the hat and the jacket, but she still has the handbag. And I don't know what the handbag adds, because she doesn't produce anything. Maybe she has a bit of pepper spray if Jimmie gets too close in person. I don't know. And Jimmie then, well, Jimmie is definitely not going shopping. He has this very fancy suit on. He looks like he's going performing cabaret. And I don't get the chemistry. Valentina's vocal riff is very good, and Jimmie's vocals are on point, but it's not a coherent package.
It's the spirit of the night. It's a well-known fact that a woman does carry a bag at evening time. Valentina's perfect. You know, she's beautiful. She could be a model if she wanted to. Jimmie has those muscles which are really on show throughout. It feels like they look a little odd together, kind of, because he is very big and hulking and Valentina's very, not fragile, but they just look a little odd together on stage. Like, it's like a weird leathery, sparkly kind of thing that's going on, and that's a bit of a clash. I mean, it's just high camp is the thing. I mean, it looks like the staging, the disco lighting, everything like that, it's just very, very camp, and it will put some people off. It's a different kind of camp to, say, Slavko, who is kind of selling high energy, like Berlin nightclub sex kind of thing, whereas they're going for, night on the town, let's get down and boogie, and then we won't show you what happens later. I enjoyed it. It's not, it's not Chrysalide, it's not got kind of the class of Maybe. Do I enjoy it, more than any of Valentina's other entries? Probably not, but this isn't, it's not going to be a downer. It's better than the Social Network song, certainly. Will it qualify? No, compared with everything yesterday, but actually it's not embarrassing.
Yeah, it's not embarrassing. It's quite a bit of fun. I think Slavko views his performance as high art, whereas San Marino accepts it as cheap and a little off-kilter and funky. Valentina seems so at ease in between takes. She's voguing to the camera, playing with everyone. She's like waving, she's like bobbing and dancing. She's just here to have a good time, and I feel like she feels no pressure having already qualified for San Marino. I prefer this to Maybe, but I don't think it will go through just because of the various other songs surrounding it, etc. In any event, we go around. Final verdict prediction.
I just want to say I was disappointed with her prop, that her handbag was a prop, because she's had a giant seashells, she's had a computer, and she's had an IKEA lamp, and the handbag doesn't compare.
Maybe she'll open it and something will explode.
That would be brilliant.
Yes.
No, I don't think this is qualifying.
Yeah, I think it's destined to stay in the semis.
I think the only thing that might work in its favour is it comes after what, Hungary, Denmark, Ireland, I want to say, and they're all kind of mid. There's not a lot of fun in those really. This is fun at least, but I don't think it's fun enough that juries and televotes alone will push it into a top 10 of either really. Yeah, no, I don't see it qualifying. Would I be unhappy if it did? Probably not, unless it's not something that I liked, but...
Definitely a different flavor, a different note, and I just need to say, I would not want to be in a dark alley and bump into Jimmy, because Lord knows what he would put in my drink. In any event, that's what we think. What do you think? Are you excited to head to the discotheque with Valentina and Jimmy? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Make sure to subscribe.
And like and comment below if you're feeling the spirit of the night.
We'll see you later.
Bye.